I think it's getting recorded. Hey guys, hope everyone is able to hear me. Okay, I just see last video got unwanted backgrounds. Okay, I didn't see while it is recording because it was a zoom option. I set it as a show my thing as a background, but unfortunately it is set as a half video itself. So I just thought of doing some video at the weekend as I was today free and it was cyclone in Chennai. So we are not nothing much. So I just go through. So last video I discussed about Hang Seng Tech Index. Fortunately or unfortunately, so this is the we have started to see after to think if we see a close below 10-month moving average, it would fall. Okay. After two thing we see a 10-month moving average. Currently it is nearing the 10-month moving average, but unfortunately or fortunately it didn't close. For me, unfortunately it didn't close. So as per rules, I will not be able to exit the system as of now. So I have to exit the system when I think it is. I don't know why the candles are not here, but if the candles are there, it will be so helpful because I can see how big the candles has been forming. Okay. So okay, yeah, there is no values properly. But say if I see the candles, this many range candles has not been here. Okay, let me wait for one more month, another, so that it will say the clear, give the proper direction. If there is a close below this, for sure I'm going to exit. I got some more entry in. See, everything is discussed is completely for my documentation purpose, and I'm not giving any buy sell recommendation. If you click your buy and sell, you are only the responsible. I am not so because it is all the previous background data, not okay. World food. It is not in India. Hang Seng Tech Index you cannot buy in India. You should have a foreign broker to buy. So I'll go for Whirlpool Corporation. I have been looking at this Whirlpool Corporation long back. But if I get an exit at Hang Seng, for sure I will get an entry in this one, I think. If I get it here. But I make sure I am not going with all the money. I might have 1/3 of the money in the Whirlpool. Because only thing is, this is the stop loss is very low. My stop loss is, I can keep it below 64 levels. So, to that too, it's a 20% okay. That's a huge. But yeah, I have to see the 10-month moving average, but I think it is not respecting 10-month. So I can look for some other like 20. If there is any close about 20-month moving average. Okay. I think it is not going to work it out. EMA 1020. 20, EMA 20. If it is closes about EMA 20, then we can look for a buy. As of now, no buy signal. It is currently in the downtrending. But I think downtrend has came to an end. So as of now, still, but I'm not exiting it as Hang Seng as per rules. Let's just Hang Seng Tech Index is still, I should hold it because as per rules I have to hold. So let me go to silver XAG. It's an unbelievable breakout yesterday. I never thought the monthly closing. See, this is a monthly closing, guys. Can you expect such a huge candle on a monthly closing basis? That was one of the strongest breakouts coming out of this zone. So what will happen after a rounding one of this? If the same zone gets repeated, this is all past. Okay, whatever happens in the past. Let's say this is the what we are seeing it. Same zone gets repeated. There is no way it can go to $85 from 56 to $85. I'm saying minimum. I'm saying okay, another 40-50% up. For sure, I'm saying silver is in bull trend. So I'm holding to my silver still. You guys know, as a part of momentum investing, I have been holding silver. So from these areas, I have been holding. I think yeah. So it is so good for me. It's around 70 to 72%. But Monday it would be so huge because after market closing only it has run. It has given a breakout like anything. So I feel very happy for this. Okay, let me go into daily, show you. See, look at the breakout and how its closing was very good. So this has clearly shown it has broken every multi-decades. So nothing means again because let us compare to I there was an astrology guy also saying say, gold will do well compared to silver. Yes, I was laughing at him yesterday because see, it has just now started to contract at these areas, but silver has already peaked. So who has more momentum compared to gold? Silver is silver is running like heavy. See, it has broken all-time highs because it was running from lot. Gold is running a lot of time, but when it comes to silver, it is just now started to run. So I don't want to spend more time here. Okay. So from the last downturn, it has 171 percentage. Those who are holding gold made huge returns compared to Nifty. So let me go to Nifty 50. Everything I will be discussing only on monthly. Okay. This is only for positional views, not an intraday or swing. Okay. I think as we see closing is about 10-month moving average, we can definitely go for I can definitely think of buying in Nifty 50. Currently I'm seeing Nifty Cap 50, I think. That's where I am interested currently because it has already broken out. So as a part of momentum play, I have to be here as well. But unfortunately, the risk reward is very much minimal for me when it compared to when there is a hit. I have to take around 10 percentage. When it comes to ETF, it will be much more huge. But 10 percentage is almost a nominal, guys. I think it is good to hold also because I think nothing. But I thinking of this because I have okay. Let me go to crypto as well. That's the where because recently I said exit from all the cryptos. Look what has happened. After closing below 10-month moving average. See, this is not closing. They are just touching and closing about just touching. This is where touching and closed. After closing below this, it's more than 68 percentage drop. Closing is done. To be honest, closing is almost done. So even though you cannot close above these levels, I'm thinking it's already done, guys. So those who are buying at current levels, I think you are taking too much risk, and because it is highly inflated now, and you can let's see from previous peak, it has went to almost 100% was done. So here it was more about from previous peak to this levels, 200 to 50%. But I don't think, yeah, considering an asset if it's after closing below 10-month moving average, because crypto is very high volatile. I exited from each and every cryptos I hold, even though there is no alpha in season. But I don't want to hold if an asset is going below 10-month moving average. See, I'm okay to buy when the asset gets above the 10-month moving average. If I was about to buy at these levels, I was very good to hold, right? If you have bought, if you have exited, you have you have not been in the 60% barrel. After then you can buy at these levels and you could have made huge money. 310% for 3 years, each year 100% you have made 3 times of your capital. Now exit it and sit in the sidelines. Don't look. See, I'm not speaking any bullish or rubbish thing. This is the one thing which is working in the market. So ATC, I'm completely out. So currently I was looking at Nifty 500. Momentum. Okay. So this is in the weekly. So weekly you can use 10, 20, and 40 also. So I'm believing this is also getting a range and breakdown. Also as per index, there's something called if it breaks, where it can stop. This is a good risk reward play if you want to see 20% upside is there. Where is the stop loss? There are some background noises, so don't focus on that. I think if it is, you can go for 3%. Yeah, enter and 3% stop losses will be minimum. And target is around this level. So 1 is to 6 risk reward. So 3% stop loss for this one. This might take another few months also. But to be honest, worth taking it. That's what I feel. So that's all from my side, guys. I think nothing more to share. Okay. So I have given the views. Everything is turning bullish. So beyond gold and silver is bullish. Equities are bullish. But don't exit the market saying it is going to crash, 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 crash. Nothing like that. I think crash is not coming as of now. If something off thing happens, then let me go to US market as well. Nasdaq. A strong rebound. Can you see? A strong rebound has been done. Strong rebound. Let me put it. Let me see. 10-month moving. Look, there is no closing. See how big the wick is. So it is just a shaking out. So no need to worry. Okay. I was exited here and I took an entry here. So no issues for me because if it is traveling to this thing, okay. I was holding Nasdaq 100, but yeah, it was not based on before that I was not holding based on 10-month moving average. But after learning this, following some mechanical systems, I took an exit here, avoided this whole volatility. Again, I made an entry at after closing above this level. See, look, if you are thinking I am not able to bottom fish, that's the problem. See, I 17% volatility I avoided. But what is my if I was holding to this, okay, I'm still hold 19% profitability, right? You don't need to want to see if a person is holding from this area to this area, okay, 150 percentage, 150 percentage, but I was holding from this area to 61 percentage plus 61, you can take it as a 20, okay, 80 percentage. Here they think it is a very tough, but for me is you have to go through this long downturn cycles. That is not, I am not ready to take that such a volatility. So with less volatility, I am making 60 to 75 percentage. That's for a 2 years period, more than 2 years. Okay, 5 years period. That's pretty good for me. If you are buy and hold, that's complete different thing, guys. So I'm not buying and hold when it comes to some of the index, especially for index. So that's all from my side, guys. I think we can see you in next video.